All right, guys, welcome to another YouTube video. My name is Ibrahima, and I make content around self development and things like, how to get better and just how to improve yourself. So, in today's video, I actually wanted to make a video on how to gain your first 100 followers on Clubhouse. So, I've been using this app called the Clubhouse. It's currently my second week, and I was actually able to grow a following like 100 followers in my first week. And there's some things that I did. And some of you may be like, man, I want to get to 1,000 followers. I want to get to 10,000. So you may be searching how to get there. But the reality is you have to start at zero. So you have to go to one, two, three, four, five, and then 100, 500, 1,000, so on and so forth. So when I get to 500, I might make a video on that. When I get to 1,000, I might make a video on that. 10,000, I'll make a video on that as well. So take it as building steps. And I think that's one of the main keys if you want to grow an audience on any social media platform. Stay patient and just keep being consistent. So I have three things that I will recommend for you guys to do. Now, the first one I'm going to say for you guys is to optimize your profile. Okay. So Clubhouse has a very interesting thing where if you put in certain keywords, right, when people search up that keyword, they might be able to find you. So if you guys look at my profile, I put in like, young entrepreneur on the come up. I put out where I'm from, Vancouver. I said that I'm from Senegal, right? I even put in the tribe that I'm from. Then I kind of described a few things, right? And also having a profile picture, like a good profile picture is important too, because that's how people will find you. People won't click your profile like if they see that there's nothing there, it's blank, or if it's a selfie, people will be a little bit, people won't click it as much. If I were you guys, I would get a professionally taken photo. That is my 100% recommendation. And another thing to do is make sure that you put your Instagram and Twitter accounts in the bottom as well, so that people, even if they don't follow you on Clubhouse, they are able to see your Instagram and also your Twitter. So I get a lot of traffic coming into my Instagram just through that. So that's something that I do. Make sure to optimize your profile, make sure it's nice and clean, make sure that you just describe everything about yourself, whatever your business is or whatever you're trying to do on Clubhouse, and just keep it nice and, specific, right? So that's what I do. And also make sure that the first two like lines are eye catching. Make sure it's something that will really get someone to click your profile. Like for me, I put young entrepreneur on the come up. I've been trying that and it's been getting me a lot of people coming into my Clubhouse. So make sure that it's authentic to yourself and make sure that it's you, right? So that's why I put that there. And yeah, the next one I'm going to recommend for you guys is, and this is something that I think is very important. I don't know. I know that there's a lot of people who are, this is the reason why Clubhouse is there, right? And this is to engage in certain groups, different groups, okay? So you can engage in the small groups and you can engage in the bigger groups, right? So what I did was I got into some rooms. Like I said in the previous video, I got into a room with Grant Cardone, Tyrese, Damon John, Lupe Fiasco, and just being in those rooms and engaging in those rooms, it actually ended up getting me more followers because people, I guess they saw me on the stage, they clicked my profile, they're like, this profile is clean, they decided to follow, sweet, right? Another thing is if you go to the smaller rooms, you engage and you start to meet new people. And those are people that you can actually become friends with. And that's a different avenue. So there's two sides to this if you guys want to grow your audience. So if you're really looking to grow an audience, you can go there. And then, the bigger groups, you may not have a loyal supporting following from there, but your numbers will go up, right? Whereas if you go to the smaller groups, you build rapport, you kind of understand who they are, you will probably gain, a meaningful follower, if that makes sense. And you'll follow them back, of course, because you guys built a connection. So that's another thing that I would say. And another thing is make sure just get on stage, guys. Like, even if you guys don't talk, get on stage. People will see your profile. If you stay in the audience, the problem with that is you won't be seen. Like, people will see you, the people there, but people are all looking at the stage, right? So even if someone sees your profile, if you've optimized your profile is nice and clean, you will be able to like get more clicks to your profile. And at the same time too, people will, people will follow you because they're like, this person has a clean profile, and make sure it's revolved around things that you're interested in. So don't go on like, if there are people are talking about like cereal and you don't like cereal, and you go up on stage, don't join that, because you know, if you don't like cereal, then and people start following you, because some people, they just follow just because. When you create a room, people won't join that room, right? You want it to be catered around things that you're interested in. So that's what I did. I would say that's how I gained most of my followers, just by engaging in certain groups. You know, one group I got in, it was a Q&A. I got into that group, I gained like 20 followers that day, right? I got into a group with Grant Cardone. That day, it probably gave me like 15 followers. And then the other one, I created some rooms. That's another thing you can do. I created some rooms, and those are more meaningful followers, because those were people that you've engaged with, you built rapport with. So make sure that you know that as well. And I guess this is the third one again, like make sure you follow the right people, right? The reason why I like small clubs as well is because you can build rapport, you can meet new people, this and that. If you go to the bigger ones, you may find people will start to follow you. Personally, I don't follow back everybody who follows me, because I just can't do that. Like I want my feed to, I want to make sure that my feed is nice and clean. I want to make sure that my feed is nice and clean, right? Like if your feed is not clean, you're gonna see a bunch of like the other side of Clubhouse. So you want to make sure that your profile is nice and clean. And yeah, so that's another thing that I would definitely say: follow the right people. Make sure you build rapport with people. You know, maybe if you meet someone, start a closed room with them. This is what I do all the time. Start a closed room and then just talk to them, and then see if they want to become mods with you, or maybe you want to start a group with them. That's how you build friendships. You know, you can DM them on Instagram, you could DM them on Twitter, and yeah, that's pretty much all I would really say. You know, like I've been like I said, guys, like I'm not an expert on Clubhouse, but in my first week, I was able to gain 100 followers, and it did take time, it did take work. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that again, because like I don't know if I will be able to put that much energy that I did before, but if you really want to grow on Clubhouse, these are probably the essentials you need to do. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Feel free to follow me on Clubhouse as well, Ibrahima Cisse. But yeah, if you guys have any questions regarding Clubhouse or this and that, or you guys want to like maybe like do like a video chat with me on Instagram, I'm definitely down for that. Just let me know. Hit me up with a DM, and yeah, we can go from there. Let's all grow together. You know, this is a new app, so hopefully we can all get to the top together. And yeah. Anyways, guys, don't forget to stay authentic. Peace.